Hey, how's it going, everybody? MrYourWilly here. Time for another episode of Better Than Wolves. Let's go ahead and get some started because I have a lot I want to do this episode. Next episode is a perfect time to build them roads, says Jake. So that's one of the things I'm going to kind of start on. I probably won't like finish it or anything, but I do want to show you some road building techniques this episode. And I'll go ahead and start on them probably right now. Let me just break these. Also, I want to work on the farm here. I want to finish up all the pots so that those will grow quicker because I need more feed for the animals over here. See, I just got another baby cow because I needed some more leather. And I also want to show you one more thing while I'm here. So, sheeps, let's go ahead and get 2 of you. Don't mind the menacing sword or anything. You blood. Alright, so if you kill a sheep, you'll get wool and you will get a new food item called mutton. Sheep. And this is raw mutton, just like raw beef and all that. You gotta cook it up. So let's go ahead and run over here. That's not what I wanted. And put the raw food in there, as well as the raw beef that I got from the cows earlier. The wool, I don't currently need wool, but I didn't want to show you guys that because I think I promised you I'd show you a new food item a while ago, but I never ended up doing it. I think this guy has some dung for me. Yes, he has 1 dung, which is perfect. Because I need to... Well, before I do anything, let's go ahead and show you a new road technique, right? So here, let's pretend this is just going to be like a temporary road, a cheapo road for now. Some way of being able to travel from here to the mines, and then also there as well. So it'll just be kind of like right here in the way. Now, I could put cobblestone, which would work. What I'm going to actually do is, if you put dirt on top of dirt, it'll make packed earth. And so let's grab that. Let's go and just finish it up. Packed earth looks like so. It will never grow grass on top of it. You can also use packed earth in a pattern like so. Oops, I guess it's just 2 so you can actually do this in your inventory. I didn't realize you could do it like so. So you can do it like that and get some packed earth slabs, which, as you know, upside down slabs gives you twice the volume as normal ones. So if you're really low on dirt, you can always oops, get over here. You can always put them on top of each other like so and increase the range. Now, obviously, if you have 1 block below it, you don't have to worry about like monsters spawning or anything because, well, monsters don't spawn in such a small amount. Also, put packed earth back, you'll get dirt. I think if you put 2 slabs, yeah, you'll get the full slab again. So it's also not only a very useful recipe for making roads, but see, like, you know, this doesn't have any it won't grow grass or any plant life on it because it's considered kind of like a block. But you can also use it for decoration, things like maybe you're making a pig pen and you want to make it look like the pig's been trampling on the dirt. Before, you would use gravel a lot for it and you would put dirt blocks hoping that it would stay dirt. Well, you can just use packed dirt. It kind of looks more like mud. But also, packed earth is a faster movement. So I can walk from here to here slightly faster than here. As you can see, that's already much slower. So packed earth is considered like a road function. So if you want some cheapo roads, this is perfect for you. And you'll move around a lot quicker. Now I'm going to build better roads in this. Obviously, it's just, you know, to show you guys. Oh, interesting. 1 half slab will give you 1 dirt because it takes 2 dirts to make 1 packed earth. That's interesting. But yeah, this is also a way of compressing your multitude of dirt. So for instance, I have just stacks upon stacks of dirt. I don't need this much dirt, so I can just go in here, get, you know, 64 of that, 64 of that, 32 of that, and there we go. Now I've got, you know, compressed dirt here and just like one little thing of dirt there. So, you know, much more efficient way of storing dirt too. Now, let's go ahead and actually, I want one more thing. I want that. Alright, so I need to go up to the windmill here to get some scored leather. And I'll also be, I need to figure out how I want to do this road. Not exactly sure yet. I have some ideas, but I'm not positive. Oh yeah, freaking zombie broke down my door. So let's go ahead and do, oh, only one of those. Come on, finish. Thank you. Perfect. And let's go this way. I wonder if we have enough clay for the pots I need. Oh, I do. Yeah, turn them on. There we go. I need to get, I think I counted 12 of these. So I'm going to quickly get those. Okay, we are back. I had to grab some more items. I forgot them, but that's okay. First things first, I think it's in here that I need to do that. Oop, before I do this, I think yeah, turn that off. There we go. You don't want that to be creating heat when you put the scored leather in, because that will make glue. Not that I don't need glue, what I do need is tan leather. Now, yeah, there's totally a cave underneath me. I ran into that earlier. I really need to just like destroy them all, because it just crashed my Minecraft. Well, it crashed again, and it was apparently right before I made the scored leather into tan leather. There is something going on here. And I haven't had this problem since I updated, and I'm pretty positive it's not because of my render distance, because I've never had issues with my render distance before. So I'm going to turn that down just to see if maybe that will remove some of the lag. Or it's not even lag, it just crashes randomly. Like I was literally looking down and it crashed. No idea why, but it is getting on my nerves that it is doing that. Should start the bellows soon. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So I need some straps, and I need some glue, and I need one more item which I didn't bring, but that's okay, because first I need to start with, oops, not you. Take that out before switching, and brick, yes. Then this. Perfect. So let's put that, and that, and that in there, and that'll give me some soul forged steel. Actually, before I do that, yes, perfect. I need to grab some edging out of this, and while I'm at it, I'm also going to keep cooking this pot. So basically what I'll do is I'll cook a pot now, run over, get some moldings, run back, and hopefully that will be less than 5 minutes so I can make sure I grab that and not have any issues. It is also becoming nighttime, but that's no problem, because I'll just go to bed in a bit, quote unquote, because you can't really go to bed. Okay, we are back, and just like the other, oh, my bread needs to be there. Just like iron and gold and diamond, actually I don't know if diamond tools work, but I know like all metal tools work. I got the 3 back from the sword, which is perfect. So, once again, we are going to make the hilts here. Now, you have a haft for, you know, the sword, right? Well, I'm gonna need 2 more, hence why I got so much of these. But my cows are unfortunately being really slow to grow up. So it's kind of why I'm stuck at this stage. So I'm gonna show you one more crafting recipe while I wait for that cow to grow up so I can, you know, cut it up and stuff. Which is, if you guys don't already know, actually I'll show you this with iron because I have enough iron first. If you don't already know the vanilla recipe to make an iron block, this is the recipe to make iron blocks. Ignore the empty space. Normal crafting table here. To make a block of iron, gold, diamonds, dirt. No, pretty much any block of a material is usually like this: lapis, emeralds, all that good stuff. So you would assume soul forged steel would be the same, but it is not. To make a soul forged steel, you actually need to fill out a whole thing of the anvil. That's a lot of soul forged steel. But it's also a compact version. But you can't put it in here. So you're like, well, why is it compact if you can't just put it in your crafting table and get more back? Well, you just melt it in a crucible and you'll get the 16 ingots back. So it's not like easy. You put it, and it makes sense too if you think about it. If you're compressing a block of materials, why would just putting it in your your personal inventory allow you to break up that block of metal with your own hands? That seems to be kind of ridiculous in my opinion. That's a lot of strength required for that. Are you still not a grown up yet? Gosh, freaking cows. I'll be back after I've killed a few more of these and gotten a few more items from them, because it will take a lot of time. I was hoping all this like walking around and doing stuff would well, make it so that they were ready, but they aren't yet. So we'll actually, one more thing we can do while we're waiting is bring out my mattock and plant in here. I need you, and you're almost done. I also need fertilizer. I'm gonna need more fertilizer and some dirt. I don't think I have any more fertilizer yet, but I should have. Yes, I have some bones, so I'll turn that into fertilizer as I wait. So this, that, perfect. Now we're slowly kind of finishing up the planting area over here that we've been meaning to finish for quite a while. To make things go faster, I'm going to plant this here because that will grow wheat a lot quicker. Put that in too. Actually, heck, I'll just put that there for now because it hasn't grown over to normal grass yet. 1 wheat. Alright, see you guys in a bit after I get a few more leather. Oh, cow just grew up. Perfect. Now I just need some wheat. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the first craft that I was going to do, which requires me to go back to blacksmith. I put all the pots in the garden. I was able to just grind up some bones, which was easy. I already had the bones there, and finish all that up, so it's nice and easy. One thing I do want to do though before I finish this is I actually need one more, so I'm just gonna go quickly do that. Also, I got some leather. One cow was lucky enough to drop 2, even though I only needed 2, but that was the second cow, so I have an extra leather, which is perfect. I'm just gonna save it. Why the? Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Now I think it's not the crucible. I believe it's this guy. That'll turn that into glue. Perfect. Let's see. Wonderful. So I just need one more. Let's go ahead and quickly craft another one of these. Also, one thing that you should keep in mind, straps are also useful not only for crafting the hilts and crafting, the circle, the belts, but you can actually put, and this is a saving recipe, which I didn't think about until, well, now. Actually, I remembered I was going to mention it to you, but one strap, maybe it's not one strap, maybe it's more than one strap. Am I in what I need to be in? Huh. Let me test this. Maybe it's not the cauldron. Nah, there you go. A crucible plus a strap or a belt, by the way, will get you. Can I get the belt back into straps? No, I cannot. We'll turn this actually into glue. So let me show you on this. Come on. And switch inventory out. Why did it not do it? Maybe I was wrong. Oh no, it's 8 of them. Okay, so I get 8 of them in total. So it's not a saver on recipe. I thought it was 1. My mistake. Sorry about that. But anyways, I'll just give myself another strap just to make up for the one that I just lost. Oops. There we go. So to make this recipe, you need 3 halves. You also need 5 soul forge. Now this will give you an axe, where this recipe gave you a sword. But as you saw with the other one, maybe it was just 2. I thought it was. Here, let's do it like that. There we go. That will give you the Motok, which is a mixture of a shovel and a pickaxe. Well, this is actually a battle axe. It's a mixture of an axe and a sword. So it will cut down wood, just like an axe would. Of course, I had to do that right where there was a hole, but that's okay. I'll just use this to get out of here. But so do that just like it would with, you know, anything else. But it'll also kill just like a diamond sword would. So if I hit this against a monster, it would do damage just like any other sword would. I'm just gonna toss that in the crucible. Alright, so I have this block of soul forged steel. Well, what am I gonna do with it? Actually, I have a perfect plan for it. I just need to figure out where I want to do this. I think I'm going to do it to this building. This building came first. So what I need to do is I need to get up there. And of course hit the ceiling while I'm at it. So here I made a giant hole for this, the chimney. Which, you know, makes sense. It's a chimney, smoke would go out. But really, I didn't need to make this hole. It saved material, though. So that's kind of the bonus of that. So I'm going to take this back. Hopefully get that back. Whew. Interesting. One thing I want to do before I do anything is right there, put a torch to light it up. Not that it matters. Right there, I want to put a redstone torch. And the reason is, if memory serves correctly, because it's been a while since I've done this, if you put some soul forged steel on top. Actually, I need to lower that one more. Crud. By the way, this is a very heavy block. As you saw, it had a lot of steel in it. And please say, get that back. Crud. That's annoying. Let me get that back. Be right back. It's actually quite interesting down here. By the way, this is the bottom of the chimney. The hole doesn't go all the way down to the fireplace, but I was able to just dig right in there and get it. So, back to what I was doing. I need the redstone torch. So let me put that there. Put that there. And the reason why I need a redstone torch there is just like normal blocks, if you put redstone on top of it and there's a redstone torch below it, it will power the redstone dust. And redstone dust on top of a soul forged steel or soul forged block will make that type sound, and smoke will come out of it. Now I'm gonna put this right on top. So there you go. And we actually have a functioning chimney. And as you can see, smoke actually hits that and kind of collects and goes around the side. So it really does act like a chimney would. Now, the only problem is I don't know how well you'll be able to see this from down below. Maybe not at all. But my hope is that, you know, it adds some realism to the actual chimney. At the cost of some iron. but you know, that's okay. Coal, not that big of a deal. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, you can't see it. Maybe I'll move it eventually, but I'll keep that there for now for a chimney look. Maybe I'll put it in my main house when I build one. That kind of thing. Seeing as I wasn't able to run into any monsters, I'm going to go ahead and just made another baby and show you that 2 hits will kill a cow. So definitely more efficient than having like a sword, and then a pickaxe, a shovel, then an axe, and that just saves up a lot of space. Now I just have pickaxe, shovel, axe, sword. So definitely nice. And of course, being a soul forged steel item, I can also block with it, just like anything else. I can block with the soul forged axe, the soul forged shovel. Like I said last time, I can't remember if the hoe I can block with that or not, but I do know that you can block with all the other tools. I need that, and I'm going to keep that the way it is. Alright, you should have everything that I need. Hop down here, and I want to show you one thing. I'm completely out of string. Completely. I have no string at all. That's because I haven't killed a spider in a while. And so, what am I going to do about my string shortage? Well, that's easy. I got some of these bows from some skeletons that I killed. And I don't really have a use for this bow. This bow is very, very, well, weak and useless. So, if you put it in, I think it's a crucible. Crossing my fingers, it's a crucible. I don't want it to disappear because I put it in the wrong spot. Should be getting... Nope, not a crucible. Looks like it's a cauldron. There we go. So for that, I'm just going to get myself a bow. Pretend it's the same bow. And put it in here. There we go. So it looks like the crucible is the garbage one. I can't remember which one it was. That will just destroy any items, well, most any items. There you go. Get 2 sticks back and 2 string. Not the full, you know, what it was for the bow, but you get some string back, which is nice. Which I need. Because string plus bones plus wood plus... Shoot, I need, pick that up. Actually, no, it is this one. So I was right. Plus some glue. There we go. Glue, that, a string, and some bones will give you a composite bow, which is better than a normal bow. Now, unfortunately, this bow is so strong that normal arrows, or not normal arrows, but the arrows that zombies drops won't work, and I'll even show you. Actually, while we're here, I'll show you one more crafting item, because I've been carrying the materials around. Obsidian, like, is it 4? There we go. 4 across, gives you 2 obsidian pressure plates. Perfect. Oh, I thought I had, oh no, I do have enough. There we go. 2 more. Now, obsidian pressure plates has been in Better Than Wolves for quite a while. It is very understandable what they are. Let me just quickly, because I'm, you know, talking about pressure plates. They act just like normal pressure plates, where if you step on them, doors open. Step off of them, doors close, or anything else, you know, red power submitted. Now, wooden ones, anything can step on it, and, you know, items, players, monsters, where stone pressure plates, only players and monsters can step on them. Well, obsidian pressure plates are only player. So I can put it right out here, and monsters and stuff won't be able to step on this pressure plate and open the door. So it just allows me a way of getting in and out of my house without actually having to click the door every single time I want to get in and out of my house. But it does take 4 obsidian each. I thought it was 3, but that's alright. I had tons of obsidian, so it's not like I'm wasting any. But, or using anything more than I would normally. But see, I was completely out of string. Got some iron. I'm going to toss that all in here. And I keep moving my bread around. Alright, so here's some rotted arrows, which can be used in a normal bow, and I'll show you that here. So here's a normal bow. It has infinity, which is why I didn't want to use it, because, you know, it's a decent bow. But normal bows, as you can see, this one, it doesn't use rotted arrows. But he adds in some special effects to the normal bows. Like, for instance, infinity arrows have a gold look to them. I wish I actually, you know what, just for example, I'm just going to bring out another bow just for comparison. Also, infinity arrows smash on impact. As you can see, that kind of gold particular. It just allows you to not like shoot a whole bunch of arrows and then you'll see all these arrows everywhere and then think that you can collect them, and you can't. Also, when skeletons are shooting with an infinite bow, it's the same way. You'll see the golden arrow and it'll smash on impact, so you can't collect them. Normal bows can shoot rotted arrows, as you can see. But rotted arrows, just like the infinite arrows, smash on impact because they're rotted. They don't have strength to them. So you can't collect rotted arrows back. But you can use them in just a normal bow to shoot and, you know, kill things. And they're cheap because you can make a skeleton farm or something and get that. Composite bow is a lot more powerful than a normal bow. It has a lot more strength to it. Because of the extra strength, it can't shoot rotted arrows. If I go to click back and see, it explodes right in my face. So skeleton, sorry, but your arrows are no good here. But yeah, it literally explodes right in your face. It doesn't even fire or anything. So I need to make just some normal arrows. And I'm really crossing my fingers here that he didn't change the recipe for normal arrows. So let's see if he has or not. Good, you can get normal arrows. And I'm going to make a couple more. I want to keep at least one feather in there just so I can have it. Alright, so I got some 12 arrows. And I'll show you how this composite bow compares to a normal bow. First off, you can pull it back just like normal. But it does a lot more damage. So that's 1 hit, 2 hits. And sweet. Got some bones, got some more rotted arrows, which are completely useless for me. But it does do a lot more damage. Also, you can collect them still, so you don't have to worry. We have a little bit of time. Let me make sure I have the materials, and I will craft one more thing for you if I do. Else, I'll do another thing that I have in mind. You're coming up on your 600th video! Hooray! What other projects do you plan for Better Than Wolves? Says Lego Boy. I'm not gonna tell you my projects are hidden and secretive, but I will tell you that I have other buildings I want to craft other than the buildings that I have crafted. Obviously, you know I want to make a lumber mill. But there's other buildings I want to craft, like a farm and some other ones. And then I want to start with some projects underneath the buildings that I've already built. So, sweet. I'll be right back after I figure out if I have the materials or not. Alright, I am back. I grabbed a few more materials that I needed. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to like hunt down chickens, which is another material I need. But that's okay. So what I'm going to do in the cauldron here is toss in these rotten arrows because I really don't have a use for them. And rotten arrows in a cauldron will actually, well, you'll see in a few seconds here, give you some flint for every rotted arrow. And I think it's, let's see, I have 62 in there. Let's see how many rotted arrows it takes to get a flint. Looks like it's 4 rotted arrows give you 1 flint, which is, you know, makes sense. 4 normal arrows are made from 1 flint. So this is a good way of getting flint from arrows, and a use for the rotted arrows other than if you have a normal bow. If you have a composite bow, rotted arrows are useless to you. If you have a normal bow, they're not so useless. But you can turn them from flint, put a feather and a stick to them, and you get a normal arrow, so you're perfect on that. Going to switch that to the brick and then switch it back to, there we go, crucible, to get some more, oh, I forgot the coal. Be right back. Alright, so there we go. Come on, there. That's what I want. I'm going to go ahead and let that stuff melt away. While that's going on, I'm going to kind of wander around, see if I can find some more chickens. Oh, I keep forgetting to bring all this stuff home. I should do that sometime soon. I really want to, right here, create like a pathway and maybe a bridge look, and then like just destroy this section. So I'll just do that now. and then have like a little, not a balcony, but maybe like a beach thing here. That'd be kind of cool. I don't see any chickens within sight. There's probably some chickens up in Chicken Canyon. That's kind of far away. I don't want to wander too far away from here. But either way, I hope you guys have been enjoying the episode so far. I've been trying to keep them as entertaining as possible. Oh yeah, there's one thing that I've never shown, keep meaning to. It's over here. There is a wolf down here. That's not what I want to show you. What I want to show you is obviously there's this dungeon down here. I wonder what kind of dungeon it is. Oh, it's a zombie spawner. How's it going, zombie? Get that back, hopefully. Yeah, that works. Let's put a torch there. I can hear the zombie. Gonna collect this. Woo! Yes, 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 yes. 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 Yes, Saddles. Hey, shut. I'm excited over here. Your gurring is annoying me. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Woohoo! What about over here? Why is this like that? Oh, it's just the wall. It's kind of weird. Hey, zombie. What's up, man? You wanna come visit? You wanna come visit? Yeah, that's right. Haha. No way back. No way back. That's right. Yeah, no way back. Punch in the face. Alright. So, anywho. Yeah. Okay, there's a reason why I thought saddles were awesome. And I will show you that. I didn't know that there were saddles down there. That is so cool. That would have saved me a lot of waiting for cows to grow up. So, crucible. Perfect. Don't want that there. Toss that direction. Alright. So, let's change that over to here. A saddle can be turned into glue because it's made out of leather. Pretty much anything that's made out of leather can be turned into glue. That includes things like books, leather armor, and all that. And so I get 3 glue for every leather saddle, which is, in my opinion, relatively useless. I'm going to keep 1 because I might feel like riding a pig later, but other than that, it's not too much use for this. Alright, so back to what I was doing. Soul Forge steel, put in this configuration, will make some broadhead arrows. Broadhead arrow, plus this, plus a, molding. Hold on. It's raining. I hate rain. Molding. 2 of those. Toss that away. Save you guys the time it will take me to get it. Plus a stick. Oh, not a stick. A feather. There we go. We'll give you some broadhead arrows, which are... Oh, I don't know why I had another one there. Oh, I was checking the recipe for it. That's why I had another one down there. I'm going to toss that. And you get all these broadhead arrows back, see? Now, 8 of these broadhead arrows will give you some Soul Forge steel back if you put it into the crucible. So if you really need some Soul Forge steel back, that's one way of doing it. But, you know, with some iron, you can get some broadhead arrows. And you might be wondering, well, why would I even care about broadhead arrows? Well, broadhead arrows, being the fact that they're not only made out of Soul Forge steel, instead of being made out of something as flimsy as, you know, flint, and also that is made out of wood molding, which is much stronger than a wooden stick, these arrows pack a lot more punch. And I'm trying to run over to my cave here so that I can show you. Do I have any? Yeah, I had some rotten flesh in here. I really need to clean my inventory. I just noticed that my timer stopped, so I'm going to assume it's around 35 minutes or so. Let's see if we can find a monster down here. I hear one, but it's like kind of back this way. Huh. Ooh, it's kind of dark up here. Maybe some monsters? Hello? Monsters. Monsters! I want to say hi with my new arrows and bows. Why is there no monsters in here? What the heck? Are they all on vacation? What's up with this? I heard monsters. I know I'm not unpeaceful. You're all being invisible and hiding. They're running because they're scared of my awesome new bow, I guess. Don't want to poke like walls trying to hunt them by sound. That's just silly. Oh my goodness. Why is this taking forever? I know I lit this area up pretty well, but usually there's like a monster hanging out somewhere. Aha. One shot kill. Yeah, that's right. Also, you don't have to fully pull them back to do a good amount of damage. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I think this is the way out. Yeah, I'm just going to mark it like this. But yeah, as you saw, full bow all the way back, shot him, ended up doing a extensive amount of damage, which is pretty much a one-shot kill. Hey, zombie, what's up? Ooh, zombie head. But also they have a higher chance of giving you, I think it's down this way, yes. Higher chance of giving you more damage that way. Even if it doesn't do a one-shot kill, you could pretty much hit them with like this once and it'll just finish them off. So that's one reason why you would want to maybe invest some time into crafting some of these arrows. And you can collect them if they're stuck in the ground. And they show up differently. They have red on the back instead of normal arrows, which have the white on the back. So you can really distinguish the two. Oh, and of course, it became nighttime while I was out. Oops. There we go. Let's get that back. And make a run for it, but I can't because I have no food. There we go. A little bit better. Okay. So anyways, also, by the way, composite bow does take your hunger down a lot quicker too, because of the fact that you are putting more effort into it, I guess. Swank. See you all later. Like, comment, and subscribe. Join the epicness. This is MrYourWilly signing off. Adios.